Hello, members of Super Chapter Select. Now that we have that name finalized in the production pipeline. Hello, I am one of your hosts, Max Roberts. I'm joined, as always, by my rival, Logan Moore.
It's time to die, Max. I'm not losing this one. I'm not losing this one. This is my game. This is my Pokemon game. I've been having nightmares of giraffes for 3 months or so. Not this time. Not this time.
So, for those of you that are joining us, this is round 5 of our Pokemon Battle series for Season 6 members of Super Chapter Select. Right now, 2-2. Logan has won the 2 old generations, and I've won the 2 newer ones. I should have won the Heart Gold. I made big mistakes with that Houndoom. Which
I should have won the Violet and Scarlet. So in that sense, we've each stolen a match. Would you not agree? Would you agree?
Sure, in that
because I'll acknowledge that I should have lost gold and silver.
You definitely that darn.
But you should have also
mistakes.
lost. You also won because of a giraffe that has a lone ability that no other Pokemon in all of Pokemon has.
It's the power of new generations. We believe in generations. Quote Ash Ketchum. So we're going to be playing Alpha Sapphire. Actually, both of us have Alpha Sapphire, so we're both going to be playing that. We've linked up our 3DSs, actually, like friend codes. So I guess we have to... How do we do this? I think you hit the PSS online with others, I think?
Give me one moment.
Did
figure this out, because I'm actually trying to figure this out too in the background.
Did you add me on 3DS?
I did, yeah. Did you add me?
Mm-hmm. Said I'm friends with Logan. Was that this 3DS you're playing on?
Yeah, should be. Give me 1 sec. My dog is spazzing out. I'm sorry. I know this is bad timing, but I know we can cut this. I should be. Let me see. Let me back up. Go to my friends list. Where's my code at?
I think on her name. I'm connecting to the internet right now.
Oh, well, that's probably why you're not showing up for me then.
No, this was beforehand. You weren't in the in-game friends list. It was only Grant. Right now, I'm connecting to the internet.
Well, once you do that, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you should show up, because I was already connected to the internet and I didn't see you.
I see chapter now.
Okay. Yes, I like your I like this I like your little me here. Their thing says smash hype.
What a time capsule.
That's your catchphrase on 3DS. 1 second. 1 sec. I think my dog has to go out, and I don't want him to go nuts once we start recording. I'm sorry. Bad timing. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. So in the preamble to our battle, Max, I want to make something clear. Yes, this is my gen. Yes, I want to destroy you in light of what happened in Scarlet and Violet. But also, I want to dispel something up front. There you are. I did not craft my team to be like all world beaters. I was not Googling best possible Sapphire team in existence and creating that team and looking up stats on how to play. I was not doing anything like that. In fact, I'll tell you this. In my team construction, there was one Pokemon that I was using for about half or 2/3 of the game that I ended up dropping late game.
Sure.
Simply because I was like, this Pokemon isn't cool enough. So I dropped it for a Pokemon that I think is considerably weaker, actually. And if I wanted to really torch you, which I was thinking of when I did this, I was like, I should keep this other Pokemon because I know this would be a better competitive Pokemon that I could use to beat Max. But I was like, no, I want to be true to myself and use the cool Pokemon here.
Okay.
And so I did that.
Well, I want everyone to know you've been talking a big talk for like serious talk for about the last month, but on and off through the game. You are very bold coming into this one, very confident, which is fine. And I've been very just like, we'll see. Because I feel like I shouldn't have won
Here's
everything
the thing.
I've won so
I
far.
know this gen more than the others, or maybe not more than the others, but like I like my team that I have assembled. I like all my teams to some degree that I assemble. Like I went back and looked at my Scarlet and Violet team the other day, and I actually like that roster that I put together. But I really like the team that I have here, I think.
So I do want to say that I too I picked my team out ahead of time. This is the first game I think I truly picked everything like super ahead of time, was trying to stick to it. But I found out some of them were late game
I had
gets.
challenged you, by the way. Sorry.
Ooh. Oh, you're fine. Okay. I'll wait to hit accept. I had to switch some stuff up midway through the game. And so there are 2 Pokemon on my team that I'm not particularly happy with. I'll tell you what they are after we get started here. But my team's like I feel like most of the games so far I haven't had a team I truly love. But we'll see how this works out. So
I will say this. I did scheme one aspect of this fight. So I have been scheming in that regard, and it comes to what I'm gonna do out of the gate in this fight.
Yeah,
so my first about 5 moves are choreographed as long as I don't get like one hit KO'd or something crazy.
So this is my big we'll get started here. So I'm gonna hit yes.
So I have been thinking more ahead in those regards, like where our past 4 fights we've done now. I'm just kind of like, I'll send out whatever and we'll do whatever. Now it's like I have specific battle plans in mind this time around.
I always pick my first 2 try to, and I'm nervous. So
I know, yeah.
I guess this is the order I want to lead with. So bag, what is the bag? We can bring the items with us or switch things last minute. Probably is more what that is.
We might have to go back here. So I did normal rules, which I thought would... We might have to do a flat battle, though.
What does that mean?
Hold on.
What does flat battle mean?
I think that means that the level cap will be... 50.
It said level 50, all set to level 50
on
my accept screen. If it's not, we'll back out. But when I saw the rule exception screen, it said
go back. We need to go back. Yep.
We'll see. If it shows that it's over, we'll fix it. Sorry. Okay. I'm ready. My team was already in order.
I have hit battle start. My team's already in order too.
Battle start. I also, for recording purposes, I'm looking at this at not the greatest angle, so we're gonna see how this goes.
You do have a Flygon. I was right all along.
You were right about that. Okay. I didn't know if you went Blaziken or...
I can't believe you betrayed
I had to.
Roots.
I had to. Because I didn't like a lot of the other fire Pokemon.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And I thought... I will admit, the main reason was I didn't like all the fire, like the other options.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was... He thinks I'm getting a Mudkip, so this would be a good way to throw him off. So, I want to see. Okay, so you went with the water dragon, the rose thing. You have an ice thingy. Okay.
You have an ice thingy too, but it's not the ice thingy that I have.
Yes, it's
you
the
have
same.
The inverse.
Yes, we have the inverse of it.
You went in a different route with your snow run, and so your what is it called? The dress looking thing.
Gardevoir?
Gardevoir is the one that I almost kept, and I traded it for a Glalie.
Oh,
and I think Gardevoir is very good.
Gardevoir was a pretty, like a low percentage get early on, so.
Yeah.
It's like a point something percent. It took me a while.
All right, here we go. You did have a Flygon. I knew you had a Flygon.
That is one of the 2 that I was not happy about. It's that and...
I love Flygon.
It was a late get for me. I just wasn't content with it. I wanted something else. So I have a Flygon, and then I'm also not happy with the Pelipper.
Okay. So you sent out the 2 you hate first.
No, well, partially, but also I thought this was a strategic enough pairing, so... This is the part where I have to check certain moves because I don't remember. I already don't like how this is starting, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, what is that?
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm just checking things.
It's all right. We got an hour here according to this clock.
Okay. Again, not that I want to take it out.
I can't believe you didn't get a Manek trick. I really thought you would.
I had one. I did.
Did
but I
you?
didn't want it on my team.
Okay. Very interesting indeed.
Oh, I'm going to regret these choices. Yep.
Hello.
I
and this is why I did post game.
I knew you would lead. If you had a Salamence, I knew you were going to lead with the Mega.
How did you attack first? Crazy.
I'm a fast little boy. Goodbye,
You're also gonna be a
Flagon.
dead little boy.
Yep. I was prepared for this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you got an attack off, if I'm being totally honest.
But that's
Also,
also
you would have killed your own.
Yep. I knew that,
there.
but I knew the odds where I was going to Flagon was going to die anyway. So that was the. Now here's my. Obviously, you don't need to tell me, you won't. But Dusknoir, I don't remember the typing on. If it's Ghost Dark. If
Also,
it's
so
just Ghost.
Dusknoir. Here's the thing with this: you can get a Duskcloth, I think it is, to evolve him because he evolves from Dusclops, which is an evolution that I think was introduced in Gen 4. I want to say. But you can't get one in this game till the very late game. Fortunately, in my Pokemon Y version, I had a Duscloth that I traded over.
So
this
is
was some tinkering to get my Dusknoir here.
I'm not knowing the typing's really upsetting me.
Come on, Frostlass.
Yeah, not knowing the typing actually makes me a little upset.
Let's see here. What to do?
This is the life. This is the life.
Okay. I think I will do this.
Okay. Oh boy.
Goodbye.
All right.
Good.
What? What was that? Goodbye, Frostlass. Yep. Okay.
Goodbye. Feeling good here.
That's not what I wanted. Who's gonna I can't send out that.
Come on, we know you got a Blaziken. We know you got a Gardevoir.
Yeah, it's just what you send out, knowing that.
What is your other one left? I'm trying to remember.
God, jeez. Because Dusknoir is Ghost Dark, isn't it?
Why would I tell you these things?
Because I figured that part's already over. Okay.
Ow.
Oh my God, you have the Quick Claw.
I do have the Quick Claw. Oh, and you're evolving the Gardevoir. Spooky. Good thing I'm punching it.
Dark too. but you'll hit Gardevoir, I think. Oh, fascinating. Well, at least I'll kill one. It's not a clean sweep like you thought.
You're gonna kill the Salamence for sure here.
Is it?
But that's okay. Salamence did his job. Salamence did his job. I can explain my reasoning behind this all later.
Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. Your Dusknoir is what's thrown a wrench in everything, because I don't know the typing, and I couldn't.
Well, it's not even just... I'll explain why I did what I did. And this was the one calculated part of my team.
Be strong.
The Quick Claw strikes again, baby.
Dang it.
Oh, Dusknoir is carrying me. Okay,
This is
I'm
bad.
feeling good. I'm feeling good.
You should. Yeah, Shifty will die here. Yeah. It was almost a clean sweep.
Almost. I don't want to jinx it yet, but I'm feeling...
There's no way. There's
You have 2 left, right?
I have 1 left.
Oh, you have 1 left? I thought you had 2 left. Oh, wow.
No,
Never
I have
mind.
1
It's
left.
over.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you I knew this was over 2 Pokemon ago.
All right, well... You might take 1 off me here.
It depends if that Quick Claw comes in clutch again. It wouldn't surprise me if your Dusknoir knows a Psychic move, too.
You know something else.
Get the crit. But it won't be effective.
I was going to say, you know that move, though.
I used it on you. Or tried to.
I will kill
okay.
my own Glalie. So this was my original strategy. What was that right there?
I'm surprised
Was
I'm
to
not
throw
dead.
out to throw out a Salamence and to throw out the Dusknoir and use Earthquake
Quake.
on whatever you sent out right away because it wouldn't be effective against my Salamence because
Salamence.
he's flying type. And not only that, Dusknoir is not very good at attacking, but it's
Hence the
it's-
Quick Claw. Was this the last minute change you made?
It was actually.
Mhm.
It does not have good speed and it doesn't have great attacking, but its stats are like through the roof when it comes to defense, which is why I was like, oh well, I gotta send it out first. So it has been my wall in this fight, like I wanted it to be and like I needed it to be.
I've tried to hit it, but it's gone. The Quick Claw is actually.
The Quick Claw has been. When I saw your team comp, I was horrified of your Gardevoir. I was very, very frightened of that Pokemon. Because the one thing I did not want to face in this matchup was a Psychic Fairy type. That was the one thing I was praying to the Lord you would not have. So
I chose that
because
because
my team is very weak against that Pokemon.
It's such a bad. Oh well. Goodbye, me. Oh well, I got 2. Stupid.
Quick Claw strikes one last time.
Wow. I will say this: the Quick Claw is far more frequent in this game than it
Apparently.
has been previously.
I think you got it. I think you got 2 or 3 Quick Claws in one of our matches we did.
I
But
got
we also
2.
did it in it. We also
But
did
one
it,
of them
think,
I
in
was
a-
also paralyzed, so it didn't matter.
I think we also did that one in a singles battle, too, I believe, right? Or was that a double? Because I think it was still we were
Doubles.
still doing.
It was gold, heart, gold, soul, silver. We're in
I thought
doubles.
we did. Oh, we
It
did
was my
singles
Hoa.
for. Yeah,
Only
that's right.
Fire Lord Leaf Green.
Silver and gold was when we switched it.
What is
Okay,
what is
3-2.
Dusknoir? What is Dusknoir?
I think it's just straight ghost.
Okay.
I think it's straight ghost. Let me check. It might be ghost dark. It's just straight ghost. Yeah.
I couldn't get the hit off on it. I had
just
like
straight
I was
ghost.
like going for it, but I couldn't get the hit off.
Dusknoir was
I
the
had
one
a good team to fight you, but that quick claw.
that was always my plan was to always send out a wall of beefy damage, send out the Salamence, which will just trash you up front, Mega Evolve it immediately, and then just go off.
I knew you would send out the Dusknoir first, which is why I didn't send out the Gardevoir first.
So I should also say with my team and how I built it, and I'm sure we'll talk about this on our full episode, which you can check out if you're listening to this or watching this battle. My Salamence was my late game addition.
Yeah.
Salamence you cannot get until you learn Waterfall, and then you have to go to Meteor Falls, and Bagons spawn in one specific part of Meteor Falls.
I went.
And so I went there. I got all 8 badges, and I was like, off to get a Bagon now. Salamence is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and I almost did not want to get one for this run. And I previously had an Altaria, but I was like, I can't. Salamence, like, I was like, Altaria is also dragon flying type, and I'm like, if I'm just gonna get a dragon flying type, let me just go get my Salamence.
So I went into like practice and prediction mode. I was trying to figure out what you were going to pick. I thought you might grab a Trico because you thought I had a Swampert.
You did not. I'll say this, dude. I did not even use what I think is my best Pokemon on you. Roserade is cracked. That thing is unreal. Yeah. I did not even... I will say this, though. Your team was pretty well equipped to not have to worry about that. Because I thought you were going to have a Mudkip, and I was just like... I'll send out this Roserade and he'll be dead in 3 seconds.
Not having the Swampert, I thought helped. I knew you were gonna have a Salamence. It's a dragon. I thought your late game get was Agron, whatever that thing turns into.
The steel rock type.
Steel rock, because it's a late get.
Aron.
It was one I considered, and
you can get it early.
Evolve.
Aron is
maybe
is one you can get early on. Yeah.
I thought it was late. I thought maybe
it's one you get at the second island of the game. It's in that cave.
Okay. I thought maybe you'd get the camel as your fire type under the Trico assumption. And I thought you were going to get the crab that boxes, the Crawdaunt or whatever, for a water.
I almost did. So I almost did. And then, so the reason I went with Milotic is because I've literally never had a Milotic ever. And I think it's one of the coolest water types of this gen. Yeah. It's a really cool water type. It's similar to Gyarados, in which the original version, the Feebas, is like horribly, pathetically weak. And then you have to, like, these are the crazy things I had to do to get that. Like, do you know how to get that at all?
It's fishing, right?
You have to go fish for it. But then the way it evolves is you have to feed it Pokecubes to max out its beauty stat. So you have to go create Pokecubes and, like, blend all the berries together and feed a bunch of Pokecubes to the Feebas to max out its beauty stat, so then it thinks it's beautiful, and then you level it up, and then it evolves into Milotic.
Oh, that's very silly.
So, but here's the thing, though. In original Ruby and Sapphire, Feebas was extremely, extremely hard to get. Like, it was like virtually, I don't want to say impossible, but like it was impossible for my 8 to 10-year-old brain to know how to get one. And I played those games all the time. I literally have never had a Milotic until this run because they made Feebas a little bit easier to catch in the remakes. And so I was like, oh, well, I've never had one before and I've always wanted one. So it was like just a no-duh thing for me to snag one this time around.
Okay. All right. Well, I actually think that was a good battle.
It was.
It was just like I actually felt like my team stacked pretty well. I think
it did. I was
Claw and not knowing the Dusknoir type, because I won't. If I'm playing the game by myself, I just Google what they are because my brain doesn't have this whole thing memorized. I'm better at the type matchups, but if I don't know what it is, I'm screwed. And I was just like, God, that thing can be Ghost, Dark. It could be anything.
I will say you absolutely threw me off with some of your choices. Like, my plans going into that did not work, other than just the broad plan of I will send Salamence out first to deal damage and go crazy, and Dusknoir will be my defense wall to just kind of be there to take damage if need
Yeah.
be. Like, other than that, I didn't get to do the moves I wanted early. You sending, like, your team comp, I was very scared to see the Gardevoir. That was the one thing I was, because if you look back at my team, Gardevoir is a fairy type. It can kill Salamence. It can kill my Blaziken. It can kill my Roserade because Psychic is strong against Poison type. It could kill my...
I was trying to save it.
And then the others, other than that, it just has really high special attack and it can deal high damage regardless.
Yeah.
So,
And I even went and taught it its special move and all this other stuff.
was that the Moon Blast? Is that what you did?
And what I should have done, there was actually an opportunity when you flew with your Salamence. I should have used Crunch. I had a Crunch, and I should have just crunched the Dusknoir.
I was hoping you would go after my Salamence because you would be worried about him being the
Well, this
Mega
is what went
Evolved
through my
one.
brain. I was like, Salamence is up in the air. He'll hit. His health's yellow, and Dusknoir's is green. And I was like, I should just get rid of the... Again, it was get rid of the Mega thing. This is the Houndoom all over again. I'll get rid of the scary one, and then I can't... So really what I've learned is defeat Dark, Ghost, Scary types.
3-2. We've got how many games remain?
Ultra
Sun and
Sun,
Moon.
Ultra Moon,
Mm-hmm.
Diamond and Pearl, and then it'll be X and Y, and then
So
it is
5 more.
Black and White and Black and White too. So
5 more. So through 5, where it's 3-2, which is very competitive.
it's closer than I ever thought it was going to be, and we'll see how it goes. You've never played Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon,
No,
correct?
I have not. So yeah.
So we're
this will
both coming
be-
in fresh.
be new for us.
Maybe considering the trend so far, maybe that's the next one I win. Because it seems the games that we
Perhaps.
you have not played are the ones you lose. So we'll see. I don't know. But thank you all so much for watching and joining Super Chapter Select. It means the world to both of us. Thank you so much. And until next time, adios.